off at a college named Morgan State College, now known as Morgan State University. How did that make y'all feel at that time that other people really wanted to franchise the organization that y'all established at y'all college?
Yeah. In my mind, I don't think the majority of us stopped to internalize about that what was happening and even how we felt about it. I think we were excited to be a part of it because in many cases, the people that were contacting us or encouraging us to help them organize were people that were good friends. So we were actually working with people that we had created some type of friend or bond with, and so I don't think we really internalized to that to the extent that whether we were deriving pleasure from it. I think we thought we were just kind of a natural happening, and how it happened naturally. Like I said, if 14 guys, you get 14 different stories as to how it happened.
You know, hearing you is like hearing you speaking. Like for example, like right now, I'm a director. You know, I'm a director and a professor. I never really assumed that I was going to be of those things because of the fact that my whole purpose of life, I didn't want to work in a warehouse. And that's no shade to somebody that's working in a warehouse, but I know Denzel did not want to work in a warehouse. So to me, my growth I feel like it's somewhat accidental because of the fact that I didn't plan for it.
Yeah.
You know, and due to the fact that I see my growth, it's hard for me to accept my growth. So by it so hard for me to accept my growth, was it difficult and challenging for y'all to accept y'all growth as well too?
Yeah, and I don't think I can't speak for you. I'm not sure the words hard for you to accept. You're probably accepting it well. I think what you're probably dealing with, how did I get here?
Yeah.
How did I get there? Because you didn't plan to get there. It's what we call life happening. And so in our case, life happened. We were living the life of young men on a college campus, doing all the things that we were allowed to do within the framework of being students at a college campus and wanting to enjoy all the aspects of campus life. We saw some of the things that the fraternities were doing. Not all, but we thought those were fun things. First of all, they did attract, when they were marching or dancing or singing, it did attract young ladies. And so we were all about trying to attract young ladies. So we did something natural, but we didn't want to be stigmatized with the fact that we ain't no fraternity. We ain't them, but we still wanted to all the benefits of being like attracting young ladies to look and participate, to come to the parties, because we created parties and it grew. But planning it, don't think we had a plan of anything beyond having a great time. And everything else was just a growth. As you mentioned, you didn't necessarily plan where you are right now, but you plan to be successful and plan to have this life, and what you're doing is an offshoot of it. It may not be the end,
Yes, sir.
but it's the offshoot because of your what you intended, and you've gotten what you've intended. You're in a prestigious position. You like what you do, and you'll still wonder for a long time, how the hell did I get here?
Yeah. Yeah, it's very challenging to be a young man. You already know that yourself because you never know what you're gonna turn out to be, where you're heading to, and like you said, like I want to be careful because it's just me and you talking. But as I talk, I understand that I'm gonna put it on social media, and everybody gonna have a different perspective. So this is me speaking. Me, y'all, me speaking, okay? Not for the org, but just me. You feel me? So, being a part of this organization, it did a lot for me. You know what I'm saying? It did a lot for me. And realize how far it come and where it's at, it make a big difference. But I really wish that this org was it had more marketing for people can really understand who we are.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? And I feel like due to the fact that we not like the other organizations, it kind of take the drift for people wanting to be who we are. And how do you feel about that?
Well, and I like that aspect of it. I like the aspect of it is that we're a small, almost like a boutique organization.
Okay.
We appeal to a certain individuals that are still want to maintain their identity, but still want to be a part of something. And so I like that about us. I like the fact that those that are in the organization, like most Greek organizations, really do like being a part of our organization. And so that makes you feel good, do what you wanted to grow. Well, if you like something, you would, that's a yes and no. You would want it to grow because you would want more people to be a part of what you feel is good. But at the same time, you would hope that that growth would not take you out of the character of the organization as it is currently established and as it currently exists.
Yes, sir. So if you don't mind me asking you, what do you think the identity is Groove when you establish and when you and the peers of the founders had established the organization? What did y'all tend to want the organization identity to be?
Well, let me just tell you right now, it has gone way beyond what we envisioned. I was opened the doors to a meeting yesterday, and I saw this group of professional looking men all dressed in black. Really looked dynamic. I looked at the programs that was being presented, the meeting structure. It was about as professional and as precise as any meeting that I've seen in corporate America. And I would tell you that that's probably not how we started. We were pretty much ragtag. We had to develop some organizational activities in order to create the group. But I'm not sure we started out where we are today. And I think the group today has grown and it continues to grow by leaps and bounds. And it's about as professional as any organization that I'm aware of. May not have the size or may not have the financial infrastructure that some of the organizations, but it suits and meets the needs of the group of people that we have as members today. Will that change in the future? Probably will. But as we sit here, I'm not sure what direction that would take and how it would happen, or when it will occur. But I do believe, because it's every time I see it, it's moved to another level.
Okay.